Hi, my name is Tiffany Haygood. My husband and I own a landscape contracting company. The name of that company is Five Stones Landscape. And I probably have a little bit different perspective to share with you about that. My husband started his company or became a part of his company in a bigger city in Huntsville, Alabama. And he did that for several years with a couple of partners and lots of employees and lots of overhead and lots of travel. And they were going through several changes. They were either going to really ramp up beyond the $3 to $5 million a year range to do well more than that, or in James's eyes, he really was considering really scaling back that company. And he said, you know what, this is not the life that I want while we're raising these kids. We made a decision to buy out of that company and start our own Five Stones Landscape with much less overhead. Thankfully, I'm happy to say that we made the right choice. Starting a business is not for the faint of heart. I have seen a quote that said something to the effect of, I apologize, I can't quote it exactly, but that an entrepreneur is the only person who will work 80 hours to not work 40 hours. And that's true. I mean, you've got folks like myself and like my husband who just have that spirit to do things on their own, but you've got to know that number one, first and foremost, before anything, you've got to have a plan. You know, number two, on my end of things, there's a lot of paperwork and there's a lot of book work and there's, you know, even if you're not versed in finances or bookkeeping or marketing, you've got to know all those things. You've got to know at least who to find that knows those. You've got to have a great bookkeeper, you've got to have a great accountant, you've got to have a great marketing person, you got to have a little bit of marketing in general and a little bit of social media marketing or a whole lot of social media marketing. And those are things that you've either got to pay somebody to do or you've got to dig in and sit up at night and learn how to do. Technical skills are absolutely a must. You have to know how to use your hands if you want to go into this type business. There are plenty of businesses you don't. There are plenty of businesses that you need a very professional path, but this is not one of those. And consider that technical path. Consider what you really need to know day to day out there on the ground, boots on the ground, because some of that stuff is very technical, but also a lot of common sense. Now, on my side of the business, where I deal with sales and the finances and that kind of thing, you're going to have to get some business classes under your belt. You know, I have a BBA from Athens State University, but absolutely you're going to have some business classes, and you're going to need to know how to manage and how to plan and how to be able to do that kind of thing. That all comes with that degree. So I would say if you're considering a business of your own, to most definitely look at, am I going to be the operations side? Do I need some technical skills? Or am I going to be the business management side and I need a degree? And you may want and need both of those things, and I could not say that there wouldn't be anything better than that, but you're going to have to look at being well-rounded in all of that, depending on what your particular business interest is. Above all, my very favorite thing is to run into somebody on the street that we've done work for, and they tell me how much they love their yard, love their kitchen, love their environment, whatever it is, improving someone's day-to-day life with something that you and your husband or you and your business partner absolutely love to do. There's nothing like that feeling. And that's on the business side. Now, on a personal side, and probably more important, but from a personal perspective, is we get to put our family first. I mean, the boys go to work with James, and if Carter Mack needs to, she can hang with me while, you know, our family gets to be at the center of even what we do day to day for work. And so just nothing really more important than that. If you can get that satisfaction from what you do every day, that people love what you do for them and that you do a good job for them and that you've changed how they live daily, well, that's you can't ask for more than that, except that I get to do that centered around my family. So I guess I would leave you with absolutely explore your opportunities around you. Think about if owning your own business is something for you. I think for a long time we've been on a mostly collegiate and corporate path, but I challenge you to think about what would your life look like if you were able to stay in your home county and open a business doing something that you love to do.